That one's right loud. Hey, 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 Carol. I hope you're still with us. Don't know, she still might be.
No.
Can't let this open.
It's bloody warm.
It's a warming. It's a hard enough life for us.
Well, that's
Look at this.
Microphone
Look at this bit here. All coming out
hey,
of X. It's too hot. Hey, Kelly, how are you, my lovely lady? Good morning, Mr. Mason. How are you?
Shout.
Why?
Because it makes microphone crackle.
Oh, does it make mic crackle if I shout? Okay, well, that's a rubbish mic then. How's the sauna, John?
Not going well. About halfway through now. Halfway through stuff in loft.
Hey, 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 Gillian.
I'm telling you, it's
Hey,
just,
Diana.
See, our house.
Glad you're good, Kelly, my lovely.
Our house, Dave, is on district heating. So all the houses on our block are on the same, and all the heating pipes go through our loft. So all the others for everyone's hot water.
Hey, Yolanda.
So it's
Kelly, my lovely, I've tried to message you. Your messages on ETA one. I've tried messaging you back, and it won't let me message you back. So I don't know if you've caught it, so I can't message back. But I've messaged you off my private profile, my lovely. It's way too hot. Even Judith.
I do apologise if the fans are noisy.
If fans are loud, tell us, because I can turn that little one off, the noisy one. I can turn that one off. But it is too hot. I think when we were downstairs, I think it was still showing about 27 degrees. So it's just bloody ridiculous.
And this room's so small.
It's a tiny room.
Yeah, and we all computer equipment.
You could technically open the window halfway wide though. Marie, hello. Had enough of isolating now.
Oh,
but your lives put a smile on my face. Oh, bless you, Marie. Are you still? Did you say you were still in isolation, Marie? Has it gone high again where you are, Marie? I'm sure you mentioned this other day, Marie. I know somebody mentioned it other day, didn't they? About they were getting ice spikes again. No worries, Kelly. Just check it out for me, my sweet lady, because I don't want you to think I'm not messaging you when I am. Or that I'm ignoring your messages because I'm not, my lovely. Hey, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
So, good evening, Debs. So let's do a quick weather update for tea time. The weather update is hot, hot, hot. The sky is still blue. We've got moons out, but we've got blue sky, a few white clouds in the distance. Perfect weather for a swimming pool placed in the back garden. Do you know, a jacuzzi in our back garden sounds like the perfect idea. What, a jacuzzi? Put ice in it?
No, because they're heated, aren't they?
Yeah, but even if you put a paddling pool in the garden.
Yeah, but it won't be as hot as a jacuzzi.
Well, I suppose not. We've got that big paddling pool as well. We could try and put that up, you know. We've got to bin it anyway.
We've got a big paddling pool.
I thought it was downstairs in cupboard. We just had a thunderstorm. Keep them up there. Debs, keep them up there. Gillian, we just got back from a car ride to Fleetwood. Coolest I've been in days with the aircon on. I know, the aircon's amazing. Hey, Kerry, my lovely. Scorchio. Is that where it is? Hey, Andrew. Hi, the Met Office. Got it wrong again. No thunderstorms, no let up and go.
Don't want no thunderstorms. Just want it to cool down a little bit.
No, we don't want thunderstorms. The weather's supposed to be nice for the rest of the week. Does make it more difficult though when we're going hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot.
When we're going hot.
When we're going out, it does make it a little bit more harder when we're out because the oxygen's just not there to breathe in.
That loft, there is no oxygen.
I know. Yeah. But we've done quite well. Half at kitchen's half boxed.
Yeah, we have, haven't we, darling?
Well, you've done.
We've done really well.
I've gone through a couple of bags that you've brought to me. If I could go up and down the loft, I would. Love a thunderstorm. It's always nice to sit in the freezer. It is, Yolanda. Get your head in ours. In fact, you could sit in ours, Yolanda, if we took all food out. I don't like thunderstorms, but I must admit, when it's muggy like this, I wouldn't mind one coming in just to clear the mugginess out. What do we want for good weather now?
We haven't got a date yet, Kelly.
No.
But
hopefully in about 6 to 8 weeks.
We've got that much stuff that we need.
It's going to take us 6 to 8 weeks to go through it all.
Yeah, to go through. There's a lot of stuff we're not going to be taking.
No, we've got to do a lot. A lot of things are going to be going to tip because we're downsizing.
We're going from a 3-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom bungalow. So. Yeah.
Well, Diane, you loved the live night at the hotel. I loved that live at the hotel. No worries, nearly chopped it thumb today. Oh, what? Ike's trying to open a what?
Geode.
A geode. What's one of them?
Crystal.
Oh, crystal.
No, then like they're split them out.
Oi, Donna, how are you, my lovely? Yeah, I have got to admit that night at the hotel was absolutely amazing. The few orbs that we caught at the end, whether you believe the dust, whether you believe the orbs, it's not dust. We've looked at the dust. And Hercubus did send me one, which I'm going to send to John so he can upload. And I asked the energies to show themselves as a light anomaly going from left to right. And hey Brad, hey Antoinette. And where John stood, the orb comes down on the left and it goes straight into his leg, and then it like disappears just before it gets to his leg. Hey Sam, my lovely lady. So it actually did what I asked. It went from left to right. It were absolutely brilliant. eBay is good for selling stuff. I made 150 on 3 pairs of Doc Martens. Wow, Debs. I don't think I can be bothered, Debs. I think I'd rather just either drop off at a charity shop or tip it.
It's just hassle we've got.
Yeah, at minute, because there's only John that can do it, Doc. So it's more difficult. And all right, we could do eBay and ask them to come and collect, but it's just, I don't know. eBay is good for selling. Oh, that were it. I felt very connected. Diana, do you know, it was such a great night. The responses that we had going was just, it were really good. The information that was coming out of the experiments that we did, even done. Yes, but. So this Saturday, when is it? 31st?
It's not this Saturday. It's not. Well, when they said it there.
Yeah, I don't. So where we're going?
No, not that. I didn't nearly say that. I nearly said something about.
So just check me dates.
That's what I'm doing.
Right. I know we're going out. We're out on the 31st. We are going to be joining.
So a week of Saturday.
A week of Saturday, and then we go on 14th, don't we, to other place? Yeah. John's been invited out on an investigation with another team. I think it's one team, but I'm not sure. It might possibly be 2. I only know one of them, you see. So I'm hoping that next week, this said person, unless they come in to chat tonight and introduce or say what's going on, going to see if this said person can join us next Tuesday night for chit chat, so we can not talk about the location, but yeah, just so you can see that we're working with. August 1st is Yorkshire Day. Are you going to do a reading later? I've been in the hospital for 3 months recovering from a leg wound. It almost killed me. I'm supposed to be let out of hospital 17th. It's my last day for the insurers to pay for everything. I'm just wondering if everything's going to be okay. No worries, Brad. Just private message me, Brad, because I don't think well, I don't know. I might do some readings this week, but just send me a private message.
It might be Sunday, tarot readings, because weather's not too good.
Weather not bad Sunday, right. No worries, Gillian. So yeah, so we've got an absolute. It goes back to the 1800s, this other location that we're going to. So, and there is said hauntings there. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. We're only there till 1 o'clock in the morning though, so it's not an overnighter, and it is on a Saturday, so everybody can stay up late with us.
Kelly? It's down London.
What's down London?
That investigation.
It's not. Oh, it is down London. Hey, May. Oh, Kelly, what tatty you having doing? Cheers, Brad, my lovely. Sending you loads of healing, Brad, so's Dawn. What you're having, says Tracy. August 1st, my son's birthday. 31st of July, when we're doing the investigation, is mine and John's birthday. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I know it is. It's on our birthday that we're doing an investigation. And then on the 14th...
She might be having Our faces tattooed.
Shall we have his face tattooed?
No.
Oh,
This
it's silly. Kelly's not that daft. Then on the 14th of August, me, John and Claire are back at the...
Are you saying what it is?
Yeah, Robin Hood experience. My twins on the 1st. Wow. It's my grandson's first birthday. Well, one of my grandson's first birthday tomorrow. Evening, Claire. But yes, so on the 11th, I think it is, of August, we are back at Robin Hood Event Centre, which the last time we went was before lockdown, so it wouldn't have been last year. I think it would have been the year before. So a lot of different energies will have gone in that place. Different people would have gone in to do investigations. So I think it's going to be quite interesting going back to that location.
Getting a penguin.
Oh, Kelly, you have to send me a photo when you've done it. Is it 14th, Claire, not 11th? I don't know why I keep saying 11th for. So it's 14th of August, guys.
You said 14th.
Did I? I thought I said 11th.
You might have said 11th.
Hubby's on 29, so he's 65. Wow. Still going young then, Diana.
He's 65 this year.
My eldest son, Aaron, is 28 on the 29th of July, making me feel old. My daughter is 29 in September, Sam. That makes me even older. The grandkids make me feel older. I want David. A big one, any excuse for a party. It is any excuse for a party, especially this year now, after all lockdown and stuff. It's yeah, it's all good. So Becky is 55 in 3 days. Oh, Becky's not 55, you lying toe rag. Becky's not 55.
Still younger than you.
Oh dear no. Andy, are you still wanting to do the I don't want to say it on air. We talked about it a long while ago, going to a certain place just with like us, you, maybe another 2 or 3 people. Obviously no, Claire will be up for it. I don't know whether Simon would want to put 2 for the next one, but I'll message you because we have spoke about it before, just before lockdown. So
what you're on about here.
I know. Ollie will be 7 in August 11th. Got a hand firework ready. Oh, bless Sam. But you know what? We keep celebrating, and while we're celebrating, we try and remember the good memories. And I think that really does help when you can talk about loved ones that are lost. I think it's great that you can remember the good memories and try and forget the upsetting or bad memories, because they're the ones we need to get rid of. I remember, yeah, I'm still using Messenger. Get me on there. Will do, Andy, will do. So
I'm glad Andy remembers.
I'm surprised you can't remember, actually. I can't really say it.
You can't. You normally tell me after the fact with everything anyway, so...
Well, I do. I just plan and then tell him he's doing it, and that's it. We have done. But yeah, so tonight John's going to be doing a workshop over on...
He's in a workshop?
Well, not a work... Well, into a workshop tonight then. What are you doing tonight then on members? Give him a clue.
No idea.
You've no idea?
No. I said that to you half an hour ago.
Why don't you do crystal ball?
We'll see.
I think he's going to do crystal ball. Oh dear, bum. My spirit daughter will be 7 on the 31st of August. Again, Dawn, do you know, pull in those happy memories if you can. It brings them more meaning. It brings the memory alive for us again, and it keeps us, as long as it'll give a tear, but it also keeps us that smile. A nice surprise on members then. It is going to be a nice surprise on members. He's going to do crystal ball.
We had a conversation about an hour ago, and this is not what Lindsay said an hour ago.
What did I say an hour ago? Just go and have a chit chat?
Yeah.
Just go and have a chit chat, but get crystal ball out.
That's not what you said.
What did I say?
As you said, have you got... No, I said to you, I've got no plan for members tonight because I've been busy all day. And you said, just go on and have a chit chat with him. And then you said,
your arm must be aching, John. All that twisting. I know. Look, can you see me twisting his arm? Bend your arm up your back. Yeah. Hope you're feeling better, Tom. No, are you back home yet, Tom? We name a rose after her life. Oh, that's nice. Nana, children. Hopefully, Yo-Yo, one of my granddaughters, 18 on the 21st.
Great, David, isn't it?
Hey, Jean, my love, like poor John.
Yeah.
It's not poor John,
Oh,
it's just John.
Poor John.
It's just John. But yes, so yeah, he'll be coming on and doing something. I think I will do. I think what I might do. What we're doing tomorrow after but little one's birthday tomorrow, and you've got a lot of tipping to do, aren't you, tomorrow?
Oh, that's good to hear, Tom.
Is he back home? Has he put his back up? Yeah, good news. Knock. Oh, that's brilliant, Tom. That's. Do you know what? Them prayers work my sweets.
It's a good job you put lumping after that.
And if you need to talk to us, you know, Tom, we're always here to listen. You can either message John privately or message me, whichever. It's too warm. It's too warm. I've been humping and lumping. I'm going to say humping. 30 degree, and now I'm in a house where the windows have been closed all day. Go sit on
fryers when you come down.
You might not be able to do grey fryers, or we might not be able to do grey fryers, Dave. Is there something appertaining? Well, there's other places that we could go. Good morning, Mr. Lily. How's everybody in the Lily household? What's that? Karine shuts early. What do you mean? Karine shuts early. Sorry, to read your fab news. It is fabulous news, Yolanda. It is. All of us. What do you mean, Kerry? Means, oh, you're welcome, Tom, anytime, sweets. But yes, so cold and sick of winter. Yes, unfortunately for those in New Zealand and other countries out there, it's winter where Steve is now in New Zealand.
So why is that going to stop us doing grey fryers if Cafe Rini closes early?
I don't know. There weren't no caffeine grey fryers, were there? Grey fryers, the one in town centre where we're going to, the one that we went to in middle at town centre. I had Ardley's name engaged on our fighter's jet wing on his anniversary. It's a Doncaster Airport, so emotional seeing it. It will be sweet.
Oh,
it will be. It will be, my lovely. But you know what, Sam? You're going strong because you've got your other boys, you've got your other kids, you've got other family members. But you just need to get your head in that space where you can breathe, if that makes sense to you, my lovely.
I think he's saying
Cafe Cave.
Cafe Cave. It's right next.
Do you mean the pub's going to be opened? I think the pub were open last time we come down in lockdown. Because we come down, if you remember...
Do you mean we'll not be able to eat because pub will be open, it'll be too noisy? Is that what you mean?
We'll find somewhere to go.
It's this heat.
It is this heat. It's doing everybody's head in. So what else have we got to chat about? Yes, that's okay. But I'm sure we went when pubs were open last time. We did, because we went and sat in pub with Nanny Lynn and had something to eat.
Yeah, but they weren't open well 4 a.m. They had to shut early.
Oh, they did, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, they did.
Doesn't shut till 4 a.m.
Yeah, that might be an issue.
Thank you, Tracy.
Is that on a weeknight as well as a weekend then, that Tracy? Because if we're coming in on a weeknight, would that make a difference? Is it only 4 a.m. on a weekend? Evening, Anne. We're good, my lovely. I hope you are. I have to pull that fan a bit closer. That one. Can't feel. That's not working properly. Needs cleaning. Not putting on you.
Not putting on me. I wouldn't do that.
Definitely means that I'm so bad. I have had shock treatments 5 days a week. It's not started yet. Have to wait till this case is over. I wish there were another way, Sam, without having to go through shock treatments. That's going to take a really toll on you. I wish that there'd be another way. Obviously, if that's the way that the GP and everybody thinks should go, then yeah. But just be careful, sweet.
Our aircon unit's not very good. It's about that big.
It takes a long time for us to grieve. And I don't think we ever do stop grieving. I think grief is something that we carry with us constantly. And it's learning to live with the grief that is the hard part. But I think once you like, not turn, I don't say turn a corner, because you don't, but once you get to a certain point within the grief, then it doesn't get easier, Sam, you know it doesn't, but your head's in a your head's in a better headspace, I think.
Well, we've got one of them Arctic Airs, David. It's like a little box, and then it's got a fan in it, and it's got a filter in it with paper, and you put water in it, and water soaks into paper, and it's supposed to blow it out. But
if I'd got ice cubes, David, I'd be wearing them. I'd have them dangled round my neck. I'd have my feet soaked in a bowl of ice cubes, but we've got no ice cubes. I'm going to blame Yolanda and Rob. John can get away with this one, because it were Yolanda and Rob that went to shop / resort in the treatments not work for me. Just shop treatments felt pierced. Just you look after yourself, Sam, and just know that you're never on your own. There's always people around you that are there to talk to you and are there to support you. A diamond ice cube necklace, yes.
No.
But yeah, only another mom who's lost a child would be able to understand, Sam, I think, where your headspace is. For me, and I think a lot of other people, we can only we can't even imagine, sweets, what you're going through. And I think half these doctors that you get to see, unless they've lost a child, I don't think they can say exactly. The best support I would have thought would have been for you to try support groups with other parents, maybe, that have lost children, whether it's down to neglect from the hospital, whether it's down to accidental, whether it's down to somebody else taking the life. Your child's your child at the end of the day. But maybe looking at trying to do group therapy might be better, listening to other people's experiences and what they're going through. My boy was 18 July 4th. The pain never goes away. Do you know what, Kerry? I couldn't even imagine what it feels like. I know what it's like to lose a parent, because I lost my dad. So I know what that loss is. But touch wood, my babes are still here, and I've not had to experience that part of life just yet. Hopefully I never will in my lifetime. But yeah, I think talking to other people that have gone through, I think it's same with grief though, isn't it? You know, even if you've like lost a sibling or lost a friend, or there's, the best thing you can do is mix with people who have experienced that, that have been where you are, because you forget when you go to like these group therapies, there's people there that will have just lost somebody. There will be somebody where you are, and there'll be somebody that maybe, hey Scots, there might be somebody that's like 5 years down the line from losing the child, and they might be able to advise on coping mechanisms that you can do, maybe boxes that you can, memory boxes and things. Yeah, I know, Sam. I know it's a bit different for your loss, my sweet lady. I know it's a bit different. But yeah, but that wasn't down to nothing to do with you, Sam. That had nothing to do with you. It takes time, Sam. My son was 26 when we lost him. That was 29 years ago. Still miss him so much today. You do though, don't you, Jean? Like we said, I think losing loved ones, it's one of the hardest things I think we mentally have to go through. The loss of losing a loved one. I think that's one of the top ones his brain has to emotionally get round, just because it's that mixture of emotions. You've got anger, you've got sadness, you've got blame, you've got guilt, survivor's guilt on top of normal guilt, and it's just everything. And I think sometimes it just overwhelms. But you're getting support in chat, Sam. Help me, yeah. But yeah, so we are sorry for everything that everybody's gone through and still going through, and you know, we're always here. Everybody in chat's always here as well. At least have some good and funny memories that I often think of, and that helps. Well, do you know, Jean, I've got to admit, and I think you do it with your granddad as well. You think the happy memories, that's what I have to cling on to, because I was only 8 when I lost my dad and he were only 31, and it's like the memories I hold on to are so vivid to me, but they're not bad memories. I can remember the day he died, and I can remember everything. I can remember the meals we ate and everything, but the memories that my brain clings on to, it only clings on to that day if it's New Year's Eve. And then I'll get a bit emotional. Father's Day, I get a bit emotional. His birthday, I get emotional. But it's New Year's Eve, I think, that normally hits the hardest, because it's going through that other year. But I look at the fun times and I remember stories that have been told. And you with your granddad, you do the same, don't you? Hey, Nanny Lane. You do the same, don't you, with your granddad? When we're talking about your granddad, we mention funny things that his Nana and Granddad did.
It's 32 years ago since I lost my granddad. And
yeah. Hey, Paul, finishing off some clients, MP3s. I will dip in and out during breaks. I'm also hearing about the loss of loved ones. I'm sending lots of love to you all. Thank you, Paul, my lovely. But yeah, I think that's what you've got to do.
No, Nanny Lynn, I'm going to take Fifi for a walk after this live before
it's cooled down. It's cooled down enough
all day. So.
So yeah, getting back to what I might do this afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, depending on what time I get back from Jordan's, I might go live and do a tarot late afternoon. I'll see. I'll put a post on. Hopefully I'll be back from Jordan's early enough, so it might be around about 3-4 o'clock-ish that I do tarot readings. So if anybody wants, you sense sadness, Nanny Lynn, you will do, sweets. We've just been talking about the loss of loved ones. So I think the energy is will still be lingering. But yeah, it's I think I don't know, it's just so difficult, isn't it? It's just difficult to talk openly, I think. I think a lot of people hide the feelings, don't they?
No, I do.
No, you definitely do. You just put a block on yours. But saying that, you sometimes wear your heart on your sleeve as well. I think it depends on the situation that's going off. God, I'm like, it's absolute like roasted. My face is going redder and redder, look. It does take time. It does. My way of coping is doing charity work in name of my babies. I'm hoping to start my own charity in my. That'd be amazing, Kerry. Keep us updated. Can you lift this fan up and put it in my ear or something, because I can't feel it. It's on my feet and it needs to be on my head.
Unplug it to do that.
Well, I need the fan on my head next to this thing.
I'll put it round your head.
Sam, I can't deal with loss. I can't even imagine what you're going through, sweetheart. Always here for you and anyone else who needs to talk. Thank you. Just sent you the last of my shout. Oh, thank you, Stars, Gillian, my lovely lady. I know it's absolute. Don't you hit me round head with that.
You said you needed it round your head.
Nice and cool aircon on. Sam, send us your aircon. Oh, those loved ones in spirits are helping us here down on earth. They are helping us down on earth. Watch, this night's gonna blow my head off.
If it doesn't, I will.
Yeah, shut up. Oh God, get under that wind. Can you hear me all right though with this blowing?
Come here, it's blowing my hair, look. Look. You
can pretend you're on Titanic. Drape a damp. Grumpy bought me some water ice melon lollies there. Yummy. I can't have a tweet. It's
what did they say on Titanic?
Drape a wet damp towel over the back of your fan. The wet towel will cool the air as it's pulled through. We tried that, but I've wrapped it round my neck, not on the fan. What did he say up front? I'm on top of the world, weren't it? I'm on top of the world when he stood up front at Titanic like a bloody L'Oreal advert.
L'Oreal, because you deserve it.
Oh, dear.
Other brands are available.
Oh, do you know he's a right chuff? When are you coming on next for a talk, Andy? I'm the king of the world. That's what he shouts. Okay, Amy knows. I knew Amy would know. Amy had to know that one.
I was gutted. I saw an advert on TikTok the other day saying they were a Titanic 2. That they found Jack frozen at the bottom of the ocean. They brought him back to life. And I thought, wow, that could be right amazing. I'll watch that one. It's not.
And it's not real, is it?
It's not real. It's
just a pretend one of the Titanic returning. Flick your hair, John. Like that. Oh dear. Anytime you want. No worries, my lovely. Let you know and arrange a day for you and Bex to join us, or just you, whoever. Be good to have you on and have a chit chat to you. It's been ages.
She's gone frizzy at back. It goes frizzy at back, so I've got to try and sort that out.
Running. I've tried that, Gillian. We tried that on when we went to hotel. We tried doing everything in that hotel to cool down, but it was just too damn hot. I'm not too bad now because I've got it.
Tried holding under water in bath, but she wants to come up after about 30 seconds and start fighting. So,
no. Apparently, there is some kind of metal-eating bacteria in the Atlantic that is rapidly eating the remains of the Titanic. I know it were rotting because I know they tried to bring stuff up from time. I'd love to, if there were one place I'd like to go would be to investigate on Titanic. Unfortunately, that's never going to happen. But there is a couple of hotels in London near docks where some of the people actually stayed. It's thanks, Sam. So hopefully. You can see your bogies up your nose.
You see me head blowing. Would you laugh if it were a wig and it went?
Yeah. Put that wig on. Where's that wig gone? I bet we've binned it, haven't we?
I'm not putting a wig on in this bleeding heat.
No worries, Nanny Lynn. We would love to have you on too, my lovely lady. 10-month, one of my twins, so hoping to be called Sleeping Angels, Loving Memories, Amelia Rose, to help pay towards baby's head stuff. That's amazing, Kerry. Keep us updated, my lovely, because if you need us to do any advertising or anything to help, just let us know.
It's not like we're massive, but we'll try and do what we can.
No, we do what we can. We can share it out with family friends. We can share it out on his normal Facebook pages. You don't have to be big to share stuff out.
I keep blowing my hair, man.
Because I've got my head in way.
You've got a big head.
It's not. It's because I'm hogging thing. I don't know. So breakfast in morning will be round about 9 o'clock. Well, between 9 and 1:30.
Definitely won't be me in the morning.
No, John will not get up in the morning.
I will. I'm going to take car in.
Oh, he has got to. Yeah, my car's got to go in. The car's leaking.
Car. What? Your car now, is it?
You're my chauffeur, so it's my
car.
It's my car, and you're the chauffeur. Be right. Come on. You're the chauffeur. What do you call it, chauffeur?
Fucking staff. That's what you are.
No, there's a name, isn't there? What do you call a chauffeur? What do you call them? Not a chauffeur. It's like a famous chauffeur name, and I can't think what you call them. But that's John. Share anything on my pages. Cheers, Nanny Lane. That means a lot. Thank you. I've read lots of British kidney. Brilliant, Sam. Brilliant. Sorry, Sam. Kerry. That's brilliant, my love. Like Parker. That's it. Come on, Parker. Take me out.
Take me out.
Benson with that one. I can remember Parker.
I'm just waiting for my gun license to come through.
The haunted ship that is. Is Steve's message gone? It's Lindsay's car until it needs sorting. Yeah, the haunted ship back up.
Oh my God! Damn.
The haunted ship that is a hotel now is the Queen Mary. Do you know? I think unless Queen Mary's over where you are, if it's in England, we've actually phoned to try and do an investigation on a ship. It weren't Queen Mary. No, I forgot which one it was. Lady Penelope and Parker. That's it. I'm like, Lady Penelope.
More like grot bags.
Do you want a slap?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be wearing that bottle in a minute, you.
Don't you dare.
Queen Mary in US. Yes, well, we looked at one over here to go and have a look. We phoned them, but unfortunately they don't allow paranormal teams on anymore.
Queen Mary's here in Long Beach.
I think the problem they had with investigators that they had on before, I don't know whether it were damage that it got done to or anything. Oh, by the way, I've just got hold of a map with entire supernatural hotspots of the UK throughout the ages. Could be some interesting places to visit. Yes, please, Andy. Yes, yeah, please. That'd be amazing. That'd be really good. SS Great Britain allows them. I don't think it was that. I can't remember which one it was. Everything from Frey, hauntings, vampires, everything. Are you going to join us on some of them, though, Andy? Are you and Bex going to come out with us on some of them? Just book a room and investigate your room. They'll never know. Well, they wouldn't actually, would they, if we booked it?
Well, they would with your mouth.
Well, they would with my mouth, yeah. But there is like I said, there is a couple of hotels down in London, Liverpool that I want to go. We have got. I'd love to go to the Titanic Museum. I think Ghost Adventures is investigated there. That's good then, Andy. As long as you're up for coming with us, look forward to meeting and working with you again. I'd love to go to think Ghost Adventures. There's so many museums, though, ain't there? With different. I know that you've got your main ones and stuff, but there is actually a hotel in London. There's two, and there's the cheaper version of it, and then there's the expensive version of it. And that one's supposed to be
so it's like
set out like
there's a Ritz and a Wetherspoons.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be set out like the Titanic was. And I'd love to just go in there and do an investigation, just because it's old. It's like an old building. I was 7. First ghost was in the first class pool of the Queen Mary. Wow. I'm not too far from me in some of the fields. They're doing an archaeological dig, and I found out it's 12 BC. Wow, Kerry, you'll have to let us know when they've finished and see what they come up with, and if there's anything like really historic there. Well, there will be if they're doing archaeology dig, but you'll have to let us know, and we'll have to have a pop down if we can access it. Hey, David Pooh didn't get notification. We are, Dave, we are. You can shoot over to YouTube. Never been to London, want to go to the HP tour. What, HP for brown sauce? Oh, I had to get that one in.
Actually, it's Woodby.
What, HP for brown sauce?
Well, you know what it stands for, HP,
Benson was the butler in The Fresh Prince.
Lindsay.
I didn't think he were a butler, yeah?
You know what HP stands for, don't you, for HP sauce?
What?
House of Parliament.
Shut up, don't tell me porky pies.
Right.
It doesn't, it stands for Harry Potter.
Harry Potter sauce? Really? Why did it go?
Hey, Dolores, Harry Potter. HP sauce is Harry Potter. Yeah. Tracy, I've been twice, once near Christmas. It's true. Wonderful. Okay. I'm not believing anything. Scott is my sister's partner, and he once gave my son a nail, and he told him it was from the cross that Jesus was crucified on. And Michael believed him until I told him that his Uncle Scott was telling him porky pies. The other thing, what did Scott tell? This is how gullible me and my kids are. I wouldn't have fell for it because I know Scott.
Well, everybody's putting it's true.
Scott told, I'm ignoring a lot on you. I don't believe you. You're all just going to pull my leg and then tell me I'm stupid, but you'll tell me I'm stupid anyway. Scott once said to Jordan, she were eating sausages, and he says, do you know where they come from, don't you? So she says, yeah, in a pig's stomach. And he says, yeah. He says, but do you know how they come out, don't you? And he told her that they come out as an individual sausage. She believed that the sausages were pre-made before they come out.
Stands for Houses of Parliament.
Do you know what HP stands for? That could be H prison. Could be a prison. The bottle is on. The picture is on the bottle, honey. I'm not bothered. I sent my cousin to shop for a glass hammer. Do you know all these silly things coming up now? But yeah, I don't know. HP Max, for me, it stands for Harry Potter sauce. So we'll just leave it. We'll leave it at that. The HP is a Harry Potter. I don't know what tomato is because isn't that HP?
Heinz tomato.
Oh, it's Heinz in it, tomato ketchup. Came over from Facebook. Hi everyone. Hope everybody's still good. Houses of Parliament. All right, I'll believe you. I'll believe you.
Oh, so you believe Claire? You don't believe anybody else on page, but you believe Claire. So everyone else that's told you, then you just don't listen to. Welcome to my world.
Oh, I sent through my door. They're doing an open day next week on the 27th, and they do anything until August.
Oh, don't even complicate matters, Scotty.
Heinz owns HP now, I think, too.
Don't even complicate it, Scotty.
I used to work in a hardware store, and the builders always sent their apprentices in for a long wait, as in a long wait.
Long stand.
Yes, a long stand.
That were a mechanic who used to send us for a long stand. So we went outside for a fag. Half an hour later, they were panicking because they couldn't find us. I
wouldn't steer you wrong, Lindsay. I promise. Is the House of Parliament source? Okay, I believe you then. I believe everybody. Brown sauce has been adding oomph to the favourite dishes since 1903. And if you didn't know, HP stands for the House of Parliament. It's also known as Wilson's gravy after Harold Wilson. What's known as Wilson's gravy? Brown sauce. Yeah. I don't know who Harold Wilson is.
Next Prime Minister.
We're a Prime Minister. I only know Churchill.
Long-handed screwdriver, left-handed screwdriver, long stand.
I'll never lie to you. It's like Bradford in South London.
Bubble for a spirit level. Glass hammer.
Tartan paint. Go and get me some tartan paint.
Seen that?
No. Skyhooks.
No.
Oh God, what did I start? I actually meant Harry Potter. See, Tracy, see. Wilson gravy. Harold Wilson, Labour PM. You're funny, lassie.
Leslie.
Is it Leslie or Lassie? I just said Lassie. Glass nails and skirting board ladder. A skirting board ladder. Do you know, I'd be stupid enough to go and ask for one of them. Rest of them I wouldn't. When is the next quiz, please? When is the next quiz? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll check the weather forecast because I think it's going to be nice for the rest of the week, but then I think it starts breaking up next week.
Saturday, Sunday, it's going to start raining.
Saturday, Sunday. So if it's going to rain Saturday.
What's that on from HBCRs?
Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Big Ben. I don't know. Big Ben. It could be. That could be Palace for all I know.
It is a palace. It's House of Parliament.
Yes, but that could have been Buckingham Palace when I'm looking at that. I only know Big Ben on clock. Come on, give me some credit. Her Majesty's thing, chocolate fire god. Oh dear. Just sent John a pic of HP bottle. That's what he's just shown me. Thanks, sweets. Don't mention rain. I know, we better not do. Tracy has a skating board ladder. She's that sure. Oh, telling you.
She must be angry because she didn't even write Mason.
She didn't even write Mason. She just put shut it.
Her palace, yeah, it's Lindsay.
It's my palace. I'll run for Prime Minister.
Oh my God.
I think I'd make a damn good Prime Minister,
Tracy's taller than you. She needs a ladder for skating board.
Oh dear, she's not having any of it, is she, John? No, I'm stubborn.
You would not.
Crapple, my Magnum double raspberry just melted off the stick right into my lap.
Cat will enjoy that.
Oh dear. It were meant to do that, so Cat could have it. Melody. Evening, Melody. Hope you're well, my lovely. I'm taller than Lindsay. Yeah, Trace. I think I'm only about 5'2". I don't know, 5'2", 5'4", I think. I'm not sure.
I'm not saying she's little, but when she met Warwick Davis, she had to look up to him.
Oh dear, Prime Minister of Paranormal. Yeah, Gemma. Daddy's so. Oh no, you can't be. HP sauce is better. You would make a good Prime Minister, Lindsay. Danny Lynn, ignore the cry bit.
Well, sir, somebody needs help.
Help, I feel like I'm melting to my bed. Get out your bed, war dog. Stop laying in your bed if you're melting to it. Get up, get out. Get in your chair, open windows. Sit in your pants. Oh, I've still got to let Jamie know.
Just worry me that you have these visions of...
Oh, dog in his pants. I haven't got visions. I have definitely got no visions. Oh, where's the mats that we had today? Go and get, just standing. I'll come to you at doorway, and then, well, actually, what I'll stand to the side here. You can stand there, and then we can show them as matching hats. Got us some matching hats other year. The right goes. About 10 years ago, we got these hats. They're amazing. What were I saying? I've lost my plot of thought, guys. I've lost my plot of thought. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, Jamie in his pants. Sorry, Jamie. Yeah, I need to find out what day it is that Ashbourne's on. And I need to double check who's still coming and who isn't. Because I know we had deposits paid in, or some people paid deposits, some paid full. So I just need to make sure that everybody's still okay for that date that we've got booked. I thought I'd put it on Facebook, and I know I have done, but I don't think I've marked it under. I'm 5'3". Oh, I sold you. Thank you, my sweet. Mwah. Big love to you. Hey, Smelly Cat, you're just in time. You're just in time to watch us going back in time.
Well, hold on a minute then. Picture will go off for a couple of seconds.
All right. Yeah, but now I can't see me putting it on. Which way are you putting it? You're putting it with that at front. Doesn't that open? Oh, I've got to take my hair out my pouch. Which way does it go on?
That way. They can hear you still.
I know they can hear me. I can't get it on yet. Go on then, I'm ready. Good evening and welcome to the chicken factory. We bought these one night when we were drunk, and we wear them at Christmas. You like it? Shake your chicken at me.
I think it's supposed to be turkeys because it was Christmas.
Yeah, they were. The wicked turkeys. Don't you think they're cool?
It's too hot.
I like the legs.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave mine on. I think it looks quite doody. Just don't let Charlie eat them. Charlie takes a fancy to when he sees chicken, doesn't he, Yo-Yo? It's the funky chickens. You're clucking, mad. You're clucking. I'll tell you. That's the thing of my nightmares. What? A chicken? My head is a chicken. Eh?
Chicken legs.
Oh, dear me. Got to have a laugh, haven't you? But yeah, we bought these at Christmas. We were actually wearing them. Oh, thank you, Soldier. We were actually wearing these in town in, I don't know if it was December that we'd gone out. Yeah, with Christmas party we'd gone out. And we all bought these from behind bar.
We're in Reflex.
Yeah, where weren't it? We're in Reflex.
If anybody knows what Reflex is, if you don't, it's an 80s.
I'm going to see a person with a chicken on his head in my nightmares. It's a turkey. It's not a chicken. It's a turkey. I got it wrong. Jeez Louise. Put that up there. Now I've got to pin all my hair back up because it's all gone funny.
What are you doing, Fleabag? Can you come and say hello?
It's that bad that if you ignore the legs, it makes you look like a Teletubby. Oh, don't, I'm going to tiddle. Teletubby! Oh, dear. You can stuff your Teletubby up your backside. Oh, lordy, lordy. Do you know? Well, that's gone wrong now on top of Ed, but it don't matter. Bernard Matthews, eat your heart. See, I'd do a right advert for him, wouldn't I? Eh? Could do a right advert for him. She's the red teddy. She's the red teddy Toby. Woof, woof, woofy. Woof, woof, Charlie. He sits outside door, he don't come in. He just sits there wagging his tail. You're just too hot. Go downstairs. Go and lay on the floor. Do you know? Prop your up rear end. Oh, kiss Fifi. I thought you wouldn't tell him to kiss me then, Nanny Lynn. I'm going to say that never happens. What a cute pup. She's not a pup. She's about 4. I think she's 5 this year.
Yeah.
You can't see her though. She's too dark. You just see her eyes. You have to shove her head to the screen so they can see her face. Shall we put your head on the screen? He's probably got ear damage. Who's got ear damage? John or Fifi or Charlie? Claire, it's no fun shrinking. My youngest son calls me an incredible shrinking woman and says I'll be known as Grandma in my pocket. She is precious. She is. I don't think Charlie will come to me. You come in. You come in, Charlie. You come in. He's just sat panting, so heavy on the top of the landing. It's too hot. It's too hot. I can't believe Steve's just called us me a Teletubby. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Po, Teletubbies, Teletubbies, say, hey dear. Bloody auto-correct it. Bloody auto-correct it. Yeah. So when we go, because later this year we are going on holiday to Newquay, and Fifi staying here with Yolanda and Rob. So she's going to be doing the babysitting for us and house sitting, because we can't take freeways when we go down to Newquay. But where we're staying in Newquay, I think it's is it Perranporth? Perranporth, I don't know, but it's somewhere around there anyway. And the place where we've rented for the week, I think there's an old cemetery to the side of where we're staying, so it's going to be really, really interesting that week. Obviously, we are down for a week with family, so we may be going live in daytime and not every night, but we will go out and do some investigations. But it's going to be like his first ever holiday with the daughter, grandkids, son, and in-laws, because Dan's mum and dad's joining. Dan's mum and partner's joining us as well. Do you want Boris? No, we can drop Fifi off at you, Tracy. Kelly, I love dogs too, but I like plenty of onions with mine. Only kidding. Yeah, do you know what? You don't want onions. You want bacon. Don't forget to bring the rock back. Oh no, I'm not eating no crap. Anyway, we are going to call it a night now. The turkeys have now gone to bed and we'll be out later in the year to celebrate Christmas. We may even go out in a fancy dress at Christmas, seeing as though we don't do really at pubs. We might as well go live.
He's going to do tarot readings wearing a turkey head.
Shall I? Nobody's going to take me serious. If I come on
turkey tarot.
Call it turkey tarot. Oh my God. Shall I?
No.
Shall I? I might come on as Turkey Tarot, but you guys will have to explain to everybody in chat that it is just a joke. And yeah. Anyway, John's going to now go take Fifi for a walk. I'm going to now go and sit in the chair and combust because I'm literally burning up. Turkey Tarot.
I see there's a Turkey Tarot deck now.
See if there's a Turkey Tarot. Oh. Before we go, he's going to look quickly to see if there's a Turkey Tarot.
Turkey Tarot deck cards, and I'm going to buy them.
In fact, what I'm going to do in morning is, you know, when I go live in morning for breakfast, I'm going to put the turkey on, and I'm going to ask who wants a Turkey Tarot reading. And depending on how many come on for a Turkey Tarot, I might not start with it on, but I will put it on at some point through that. Then everybody coming on don't think I'm a bit doolally. Because we don't want people thinking that, do we? Go on then, have they got a Turkey Tarot? They have. Oh my God, they've got a Turkey Tarot.
No, they haven't. That's just the one card.
Oh, is it just one card? Must be a Christmas one
when
then.
When you put Turkey Tarot in, it comes up with Turkish.
Might have a Christmas steak though if you have a look. So everybody, I am going to say goodbye for now. John's going to put dog down. He's just going to nip dog on field, and then we are going to be live. Well, John's going to be live on members. Whether it's just another little chit chat, catch up, explain a couple of things that is going off, or whether he's going to do something with Crystal Ball. We shall wait and see. So yeah, should put it on and go down the road and get a turkey. It won't bother me. Do you know? I'll tell you now. You know how warm that wear on my head? I'm wearing that when we go out in winter because that's the warmest hat I've got. It actually held my chin in place. I'm gonna borrow some time in the masks. Oh dear. Right, guys, love you loads. Thank you so much for stars. Thank you so much for super chats. Really do appreciate all. Mwah. Love you loads, and we shall see you all soon. I'll see you in the morning
with Fifi, and then it should be on members. Take care.